Hello everyone, welcome back to another Rap Battle reaction. Today we have Mr. Freeze versus the Lizard. Again from Epic Rap Battles and Nostalgia, this is round 2 of their SMRB Rogue Rumble. I can't believe I said that real quick. Anyway, the original video as well as Epic Rap Battles and Nostalgia channel will be linked in the description. I have two cats in here. One you haven't seen in a Zoe you've seen, and Bubba's here too, if you want to see Bubba. He's heavy as hell. I'll try to get him if I can. I'll get the big screen so you can see Bubba. Oh, big guy. This is Bubba. It's like 30 pounds. Ain't that right? Love you, Bubba. This is Bubba, by the way. Go say hi, Bubba. Bubba. There you go. Alright. Anyway, I know a bit about both the original. Yeah, I already said that. Anyway, let's get into the video. Alright. So, last one was Riddler versus J. Jonah Jameson. I don't know who won that one. I don't know who's going to win this one either. Let's do next. Oh, Batman versus Spider-Man. Okay, that makes sense.
Dr. Curtis Curtis analysis of Empire State. The reptilian Evangeline, you to your frozen fate. Poor Victor Freeze with his wife on ice and his constant blight. As he fights for life throughout frozen nights, so come to fight this lizard bite. With science, I surpass my human state and change humanity. You've already trapped yourself in the freezer and lost your sanity. Now you've been left to spoil in welcome refrigerator. You may be robotic, but you're certainly no Terminator.
Dr. Connors.
I wish it was more than one verse, honestly, but he do his shit's a little short rap battles. Hopefully, like when they get here, it's gonna be 2 verses, and when they get to the final 2, it's gonna be 3. That'd be cool. Dr. Curtis Connors, I believe that's Lizard's name. Geneticist at Empire State. Yep, he is a geneticist. That's how he became a lizard from a genetic mutation. The reptilian Ravager, leading you to your frozen fate. Of course, Mr. Freeze being frozen.
To your frozen fate.
Poor Victor Freeze. Fries. Anyway, Victor Freeze is his real name.
To Freeze with his wife.
With his wife and on ice and his constant blight. So the entire point of Mr. Freeze is that he's trying to save his wife, who has a deadly illness. So he froze her in ice to keep her young, and so the disease doesn't take her or something. And in his whole life, he's been working to try to find a cure, which the disease is basically uncurable. But he's still trying to find a cure for it.
Wife on ice in his constant blight as he fights for life.
As he fights for his life through frozen nights. Yeah, he's kind of like clinging on to his life, like by a rope. He's on the verge of death, and he's still fighting it. He's still
frozen nights, he'll come to find.
He'll come to find this lizard bites.
This lizard bites.
I love the art, by the way. Bubba, what are you doing? His real name's Rocket, by the way. Bubba there. His name's Rocket. Okay, right, Bubba. How are you? With science, I've surpassed my human state. That's what he says. But he kind of misses being a human a little bit. Just a little bit.
Science, I surpassed my human state and changed
humanity. Come on.
You've only trapped
yourself in the freezer and lost your sanity. She's singing. Anyway. So, trapped yourself in the freezer, you trapped yourself in that suit, it's frozen, you're freezing, and you're losing your sanity, basically, which means kind of true, but he's still very smart. You've been left to spoil in Arkham's refrigerator. They had to make a very specific cell for Dr. Freeze so he doesn't die, Mr. Freeze, so he doesn't die, which is basically a refrigerator. You may be robotic, but you're certainly no Terminator. He's actually not robotic. He's still fully human under that outfit.
No Terminator.
Dr. Connor seems to think he stands a chance against me. A herpetologist. There's one thing you're forgetting. Just a single beam from me will leave you weak and seizing. For a lizard can't survive when the temperature's below freezing. With a single episode, I rose to the top of Batman's road. Despite a sinister foe, went from a basilisk to a common toad. You fired shots at dire spots, yet I remain unharmed. I should have known that this opponent would have challenged me unarmed.
Again, a little upset it's only one verse, but yeah. Dr. Connor seems to
think he stands
a chance against me.
A
herpetologist. I gotta look up what that is. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of stupid. So, herpetologist is basically a scientist who studies reptilians and amphibians, known as herps. Herpetologist. Alright.
Herpetologist. There's one thing
you're forgetting.
Just a single
beam
from me will
leave you weak and seizing.
For
a lizard can't
survive
when the temperature's below freezing. Which is true, because a lizard is a reptile, which cold blood, so they can't really survive in cold or environments, and so they would die.
The temperature's below freezing. With a single episode, I
rose to the top of Batman's rogues. With a single episode of something, I don't know. But he still is very famous for being like a really good villain. Sometimes being a little stupid, but kind of being really cool. Same could be said for a lot of villains, actually. I think Lizard could be said too. Yeah.
To the top of Batman's road,
the spider's sinister foe, Sinister Six.
Sinister foe went from a
basilisk to a common toad. You went from something great. You could have been great, but now you're just a toad. You weren't that great at all, actually. Like, you could have been something so much bigger than what you actually are. You're just a toad, bro.
Basilisk to a common toad.
You fired shots at dire spots. You shot at me. And you tried to aim for dire spots. Basically.
Shots at dire spots. Yeah.
You're dire. You're in a situation where you had to shoot, and you shot, but randomly. And yet I remain
unharmed. I should have
known
that this opponent would have
challenged me unarmed. Is that a reference to how you cut off an arm of a lizard and go back?
Challenged me unarmed.
Metastarva. Matt Righteous. Cool. Anyway, Metastarva, it was a good impression. A little hard to understand, but it was pretty good. I like it. I don't have any complaints. Besides the fact that they're all still one verse. That's about it. Fuck. I'm still trying to think of who won. Maybe the Lizard, because he kind of brought up a bit more than what Mr. Freeze did. I did like the below freezing line, though. I would say the Lizard won, though. The original video, as well as for Epic Rap Battles and Nostalgia channel, will link in the description. And if you have anything you want me to react to, go ahead and let me know in the comment section. I read every single comment. With that being said, Bubba's here. Yeah, he's eating food. Zoe's here. She's sleeping on my jacket. Anyway. With that being said, but wait, there's a little bit more. Yeah, this is the first one. They only have 4 videos for it, though. Alright. Go support them. Go to support Metastar VA. I might as well play his channel in the description too. Go support him. That being said,